What up, y'all? It's your man Wayne Train back with another joint. And I sincerely apologize to myself. First and foremost, I'm doing myself a disservice by not getting as many videos out as I can. There's a lot of stuff going on. Trying to buy a house, trying to move out. A lot of stuff is going on. I'm trying to find a way to balance it all, but you know, no excuses or anything like that. I just want to let people know where I'm at in terms of reasons why videos ain't happening, or why, or just being. I'll let y'all in. Y'all can see. I'll let y'all get an insight on what's going on in your boy's life. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to move. Got a baby on the way. All kinds of stuff. So yeah. But these videos are so important to me, and it's something I really want to continue doing. So here we are, the OnePlus 7 Pro. Just a quick disclaimer right here. If you're looking for bias or unbiased opinions in this video, you're probably not gonna find it. If you're looking for a little bit of hate, not gonna find it really in this video. Whenever I do a video and stuff like this, I tend to try to be as unbiased as possible. Actually, all my videos I try to be unbiased. I have to be unbiased, absolutely have to be. But I'm human. There's a lot of tech reviewers, you know, I can tell that they got their biases, and some of their biases are more, it seems to be contingent upon who is paying them. And that's not what this is. My biases are coming from genuine fandom. And OnePlus, I have been a fan for a very, very, very long time. If HTC OnePlus drops anything, I'm all ears and I'm ready to go all in with it. No other carrier has that kind of effect on me. The HTC U12, I know a lot of people really wasn't feeling that phone. That was probably one of my favorite phones that I used in a long time in terms of the design and everything around it. Operating system, all that stuff. OnePlus, whenever they drop something, I always love it. Software is impeccable. Best Android experience that you're gonna find on any flagship phone. Better than Samsung, better than LG. And apparently, after watching the launch event, they've even surpassed stock Android Google. And I don't know what that really says, and but to me, I have used the Pixel. I used Android. I've used stock Android before, and I can honestly say that the OnePlus UI is a bit better because there's that custom, like you can customize things a bit, and it still feels as though you're getting that stock experience. So that's where I'm at when it comes to software with OnePlus. They always do a great job. I've often, when I first used the OnePlus device, not first, but once their UI and everything started becoming really, really crisp, it reminded me a lot of what people wanted from Android alone. Like, they wanted the fluidity that Apple was giving with their software. OnePlus was doing that, only they're in the mainstream platform the way Samsung is. But now here we are though. OnePlus is really about to make a name for themselves this year. They did it last year, but this year could be something else. And I'm not even gonna speak about the price. That kind of speaks for itself. I will speak about it, but in terms of just what the phone actually is itself, this isn't a bargain. It's a bargain in terms of, you know, price, obviously, but the competition. I've seen some articles and everything. They're talking about the iPhone XR. They're talking about the S10e. You don't categorize or you don't compare the target based on the price. Just because it ain't $1,000 don't mean that's not who OnePlus is aiming at. OnePlus got the scope directly at the top. Huawei P30. Samsung S10, S10 Plus, iPhone 10s. Actually, I won't even really put Apple in there, but they're on the top, so they can get some shots too. Who else? LG, V50, whatever that comes out, V40, G8, Sony, Xperia, 1, 10, whatever. It's aimed directly at the top. The price is right where it should be. And actually, they may have gone a little bit lower than what it should be. And here's why. Think about all these other flagships and what they have to offer. The OnePlus is really, after like kind of looking at all the spec sheets and what they were like talking about, the only thing that's missing is wireless charging. And they have stated firmly why they are omitting wireless charging on their devices. It's just not superior to wired charging. It doesn't make sense to have a slower option on a phone. Like, I know it's a convenience, so I do understand that. I'm not saying that it's useless or it doesn't serve its purposes, but I do understand also where OnePlus is coming from, that at this time it's kind of a waste of space until it catches up to wired connection. And that's where I think, I don't know for sure, obviously I'm not an insider or anything like that, but I have a hunch that OnePlus will be looking to try to find a way to innovate wireless charging in a way that it can catch up to the likes of wired charging, what they call, what is it, I forget the name of the charging they got now, but it's the fastest that you're gonna find on any smartphone. And for the most part, OnePlus's charging is always faster than any other competition, so I ain't really worried about that. It's just the total package. This is the phone that I actually been wanting OnePlus to release a couple years ago, and even though they're doing it now and it may seem like it's late, it really isn't. I know Samsung, they dropped the foldable display, but technically that ain't ready. You see what happened with that, so that ain't ready. They got the pop-out camera, so it's full bezel-less display. This is as best you're gonna get without having, there's no notch, no nothing, none of that. So you got all the bezels gone. You finally got a 2K Quad HD display. You finally got dual stereo speakers. Let me tell you, the OnePlus 6T was the OnePlus 6, that's the only one I didn't get the 6T. The OnePlus 6 would still be in my pocket today if it had stereo speakers. I can't do the bottom firing no more. I tried, I can't do it. It has to have some kind of front firing speaker, some kind of dual speaker setup. It has to. I can't go back anymore. So I am absolutely ecstatic that they finally did that. They know you have to. You can't call anything pro and it don't got that. I'm sorry. Huawei, I think they did that. They got the P30 Pro and it don't got stereo speakers for $1,000. Come on now. I'm straight. What we talking about? You know, you got your stereo speakers, you got your Quad HD display, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, you got no real IP rating. And I understand that, but you know, they did the little video where they dropped the phone in the bucket of water and whatnot. That kind of proves that it is capable of being submerged in a sense, but you know, there's no IP rating. Whatever. At least I know from that video I can assume that my phone will be fine in the rain, which is cool. I'm not going deep sea diving, deep sea fishing with my phone. I'm straight. I don't need that. But everything that phone has to offer, all those specs that I named, and I didn't even mention the 90 hertz refresh rate. If you've never used a phone with any of that kind of technology, I used the Razer phone. I believe that had 90 hertz, and it had options where you could switch between, I think, 60. I forget what the standard hertz is. I want to say it's 30, but or somewhere in that range. But that is, especially combined, like Razer ain't nowhere near OnePlus when it comes to the software. So, and even on that phone, it seemed very, very fluid. Imagine 90 hertz combined with OnePlus's optimized to the max UI, where it doesn't have any stutters at all prior to the 90 hertz refresh rate. You throw that on there too? Come on now. Come on now. What's left? What's left? This is literally the best phone out. Literally. There's nothing better. The camera would have to be complete garbage for this phone now to not be the best phone out. And I didn't even say price yet. I'm just speaking straight on what they giving us for the phone. You throw the price on top of that too? Come on now. OnePlus, you killing them. 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, SD card, $750. That's what the S10e is to start. And you missing all that. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of fandom. You're going to see a lot of fanboy stuff. I'm a fan, man. I love OnePlus. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm recording this right now on my S10. I love the 4K front camera, man. I love the 4K front camera. I don't believe the OnePlus got that. But hey, I love, I love Samsung Pay. That's the best mobile payment option that you can find on any phone. Better than Apple Pay, better than GPay, Google Pay. Come on now. Come on. But I gotta say bye. I gotta say goodbye to my Samsung, man. I gotta say it. I gotta chuck the deuces to the Samsung S10. As of this video, once the OnePlus 7 Pro releases at T-Mobile, I usually buy OnePlus Unlocked, but I'm glad that they got that collaboration down so I can just hit up a T-Mobile store. Because I would be opting for the 12 gig. I doubt they have it, but I'm gonna go with the 8 because OnePlus got that crazy RAM management anyway. There's probably no need for even a 12 gigabytes of RAM anyway. I'm sorry I gotta be a fan, but I had to give you guys my reaction. The OnePlus is officially in the hands of a lot of people now, so you can go check out some videos or whatever prior to you buying one, but I ain't even gotta have it. I'm buying it, man. I gotta get it. I'm sorry, we got the S10 here that I'm using, $900. Not saying that it may not be worth it, but if I can get that bargain, $700 for an 8 gigabyte, 256 gigabytes of storage, which is already double what I got on my S10. So that right there is enough. Same storage in terms of RAM. I gotta go with that. But anyway, man, it's your man Wayne Train. Sorry for like not having any videos uploaded. I sincerely do, man. I'm trying. I gotta get my head in the right space. But yeah, OnePlus definitely put me in a happier mood about just everything. I love tech so much, and I love what OnePlus is doing. So anyway, man, it's your man Wayne Train. I'm out. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe as well.